Welcome to this lecture video. In this video, I am going to explain problems on modern physics which comes under module 4 of engineering physics prescribed by VTU. So let us go to the problems now. The first problem, compare the energy of a photon with that of an electron when both are associated with wavelength zero point 0.2 nanometer. Here, the value of lambda p is equal to lambda e, that is equal to zero point 0.2 nanometer, that is zero point 0.2 into 10 to the power minus 9 meter. H is 6.63 into 10 to the power minus 34 joule second, and mass of the electron is 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg, and the velocity of light is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So here we have to calculate what is EP by EE. So using the equation, that is EP is equal to hc by lambda p and EE is equal to h square by 2m lambda e square. So we can calculate EP by EE as cis, that is c square m lambda e square by h lambda p, that is c into 2m lambda e square by h lambda p, that is what the EP by EE value. So substitute the value of c, m, lambda e, h and lambda p here. So that is 3 into 10 to the power 8 into 2 into 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31 into 0.2 into 10 to the power minus 9 whole square divided by 6.63 into 10 to the power minus 34 into 0.2 into 10 to the power minus 9. So on simplification, the value of EP by EE is equal to 1.647 into 10 to the power 2. So this is what the solution for this problem asked. Calculate the kinetic energy of an electron of wavelength 18 nanometer. Here the lambda is given as 18 nanometer. H is 6.63 into 10 to the power minus 34 joule second. M is 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg. So we know that lambda is equal to h by square root of 2me, and we know that E is equal to h square by 2m lambda square. Substitute the value of h, m and lambda here, that is 6.63 into 10 to the power minus 34 whole square divided by 2 into 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31 into 18 into 10 to the power minus 9 whole square. So on simplification, the value of E is 7.454 in 10 to the power minus 22 joules. So if you divide this value by charge on the electron, that is divide the value by 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19, then the value of E is equal to 4.66 into 10 to the power minus 3 electron volts. So this is what the solution for the given problem. An excited atom has an average lifetime of 10 to the power minus 8 seconds. During this period, it emits photon and returns to the ground state. What is the minimum uncertainty in the frequency of this photon? So here we have to calculate the minimum uncertainty in the frequency of the photon. Given the value of uncertainty in time, that is delta t is equal to 10 to the power minus 8 seconds, and h is equal to 6.63 into 10 to the power minus 34 joule second. So we have to calculate what is delta mu, and using the equation delta E is equal to h into delta mu, and from Heisenberg uncertainty principle, delta E into delta t is greater than or equal to h by 4 pi. So from that relation we can write delta mu is greater than or equal to 1 by 4 pi delta t. Substitute the value of delta t, that is given as 10 to the power minus 8. So on simplification, the uncertainty in the frequency delta mu is equal to 7.96 into 10 to the power 6 hertz. So this is what the solution for the given problem. Calculate the wavelength associated with electrons whose speed is 0.01 part of the speed of light. So here the velocity of light is 3 to 10 power of 8 meter per second. So the speed is written as 0.01 into 3 into 10 power of 8 meter per second, and Planck's constant is 6.63 into 10 power of minus 34 joule second, and m is equal to 9.1 into 10 power of minus 31 kg. So we know that the lambda value is equal to h by mv. So lambda is given by 6.63 into 10 power of minus 34 divided by 9.1 into 10 to the power of minus 31 into 0.01 into 3 into 10 to the power of 8. So on simplification, the value of lambda associated with electron is given by 2.43 into 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. So this is the solution for this problem. The fifth problem is an electron is bound in one-dimensional infinite well of width 0.12 nanometer. Find the energy value and de Broglie wavelength in the first excited state. So here the width of the potential well is given as 0.12 nanometer, and the order is observed to be 2 here, and H is 6.63 in 10 to the power minus 34 joule second, and mass of the electron is 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg. So what is the value of E2 here, and also the value lambda? And we know that the value of En is equal to n square h square by 8m a square. So here the value of n is 2 and the value of a is 0.12 nanometer, and substitute the value of h and n. So the value of E2 is given by, that is 2 square into 6.63 into 10 to the power minus 34 whole square divided by 8 into 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31 into 0.12 into 10 to the power minus 9 whole square. So on simplification, the value of E2 is equal to 1.68 into 10 to the power minus 17 joules. And by de Broglie equation, lambda is equal to h by square root of 2me, that is equal to 6.63 into 10 to the power minus 34 divided by 2 into 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31 into 1.68 into 10 to the power minus 17 square root we have to take, and on simplification we will get lambda is equal to 1.19 into 10 to the power minus 10 meter. So this is what the value of lambda associated with the particle. The sixth problem is calculate the de Broglie wavelength associated with an electron of energy 1.6 electron volts. So here energy E is equal to 1.6 electron volts, that is 1.6 into 1.6 into 10 to the power of that is 1.5 into 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 joules, and the value of Planck's constant H is 6.63 into 10 to the power minus 34 joules second, and m is 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg, and charge on the electron is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. And we know that lambda, that is the de Broglie wavelength lambda, is equal to h by square root of 2me. So substitute the value of h, m and e in this equation, that is 6.63 into 10 to the power minus 34 divided by square root of 2 into 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31 into 1.5 into 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. On simplification, the value of de Broglie wavelength lambda is equal to 1.003 into 10 to the power minus 9 meter. The seventh problem, a spectral line of wavelength 5461 angstrom has a width of 10 to the power minus 4 angstrom. Calculate or evaluate the minimum time spent by the electrons in the upper energy state. So here we have to calculate the minimum time spent by the electron in the upper energy state. So here the value of h is given as 63 into 10 to the power minus 34 joule second, and lambda r is found to be 6, that is 5461 extra. And what is delta T? That's what we have to calculate. And we know that delta E is equal to hc by lambda, and we know that delta E into delta T is greater than or equal to h by 4 pi. So delta T is written as greater than or equal to lambda by 4 pi c. So on simplification we are going to get, that is substitute the value of lambda here, that is 5461 into 10 to the power minus 10, and divided by 4 pi into 3 into 10 to the power 8. So on simplification the value of delta T is equal to 1.45 into 10 to the power minus 16 seconds. So this is what the solution for this problem. And the last one is find the de Broglie wavelength as an electron accelerated through a potential difference of 182 volts and object of mass 1 kg moving with a speed of 1 meter per second. Compare the results and comment. Here the value of V given as 182 volts, and mass is found to be 1 kg, and voltage, that is V, that is velocity, is observed to be 1 meter per second, and Planck's constant is 6.63 into 10 to the power minus 34 joule second. Mass of the electron is 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg, and charge on the electron is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. So here we have to calculate what is lambda E and lambda naught. So we know that lambda E is equal to h by square root of 2 MeV. So substitute the value of h, m, e and v. So on simplification the value of lambda E is equal to 9.11 into 10 to the power minus 11 meter, and also using the formula lambda naught is equal to h by m naught v naught. So substitute the value of h and m naught v naught here. So h is nothing but 6.63 into 10 to the power minus 34 divided by m and v naught, that is observed to be 1 only. So on simplification the value of lambda naught is equal to 6.63 into 10 to the power minus 34 meter. So comment on this is wavelength is inversely proportional to the mass. So as lambda E increases, that is here lambda E is very much greater than lambda naught. That's what the comment. Thank you.